Hello, hello. These would be ephemera groups. Another piece. All right. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Lisa. Madison. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Let's see what we got in here. I think we're going to use this one. Hope everybody is doing good. So, since I did the July challenge with Beatrice on Sunday, I decided tonight we're just going to have some fun. We're just going to scrap a page. I'm going to share with you the sketch that I found on Pinterest, and I'm going to put it here on the screen. I like how it has the 3 photos. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to do 4 photos. So it should go from the top to the bottom. But what I like is obviously the stuff that's sticking out like on the sides and stuff and a little bit of the mixed media. So we're going to have some fun with that. Hello, Janice. Welcome. So I hope you guys have had a good week so far. I know it's only Tuesday. Oh, my goodness. But I can't believe before we blink, it'll be August already. Woo! I'm telling you, time is flying by. All right. Let me take this branding strip off. So I'm going to be scrapping. My niece had a baby shower. So I'm scrapping some pictures from that. So I have already done my 4 photos, and they're going in the horizontal so we can, and I think I should be able to get them to where they're all on the page, going from top to bottom. Of course, I'm going to be trimming it down some, so there will be some, space in between the photos. Oh, you got to see the trolls today. Oh, I can't wait to see what you scrap with that too. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I know. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I haven't seen this sketch before. I'm like, let's try this. So we know that the photos are 3x4. So I think that's the width I'm going to make our strip. But I think, because I know I'm going to cut down the photos a little bit, I might make the actual strip like 3.25. Yeah, 3.25 by 12. So that's what we're going to look at. So for that, we're going to look at the pattern paper. I wish I had, I have this, some scraps and stuff, but I don't like that background paper for this one. So we're going to look at some of the single sheets that I still have. I love, the colors of this. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Little Dreamers. It's still one of my favorite collections. So I decided to bring it back out and to use it. That is so cute. That'll be for another paper. So on some of these, I like this one here, but I'm going to be covering it up. So there's no point in, using that particular side, but I could use this side because I like how it has a little bit of that peachy pink in there. But then I see this one back here. Oh, it's with they always do that. They'll always put a really pretty background picture on something that's like a cut apart. And I just want to be like, why? Why would you do that? How dare you? But we're going to cut it up. So, oh well. I'm not going to have those to use, but that's okay. So let's do the strip off of this one as well. Oh yeah, Alan. I'm always on the YouTube. I'm always on the YouTube. So we said we're gonna make it 3.25. Is gonna be the width. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. 3.25. And then what I'm gonna do is see if I have any. I don't have any solids in my scraps right now, so I'm gonna have to cut one up. But I don't know why. But because of the kind of like the bluish color that's in there, I think I'm gonna grab one of the other solids and cut it just a little bit bigger. So 3.5. So it'll go, basically, it'll just have a little bit of a border, right? So it'll go something like that, 12 to 12. And then we can have our photos coming down here. And then, oh, I should have cut that wider. I'm doing it the wrong way. Back to the drawing board. I just thought of that. I don't know why. Why was I thinking that way? Width-wise, I got to make it 4 inches. Lord Jesus. Did you see that in real time? It's got to be 4 inches wide because they're going to be this way. Yeah. All right. We definitely ain't using it. Okay. We'll save those other pieces for another time. So 4.5. That's what it should have been. Okay. So that's the way it's supposed to be, y'all. Oopsies. Right? Okay. So it'll go something like that. And then what we can do is do the like mixed media. And there's like, hold on one second. I'm trying to get it pulled up so I can see it. Yeah, there's a little bit of layers. It looks like layered of paper like on the side. But I think what I'm going to do is use something from the ephemera pack to like add to the layers. You know what I mean? Because we have like stuff like this. There's a tag that's sticking out, but we can even do, stuff like that. That would be covering up the whole thing. So what we could do is like cut that piece off and then use it over here as part of the layers. You know what I mean? So we'll play with some of this. I'm going to use some of this like that. And this one we can like, I like the kind of torn edge. Maybe we can pop some of these little circles out. Hold on. Did you guys have a good day today? I know sometimes it's probably harder to get scrapping done during the week, especially if you're busy at work and stuff. But we might use some of that. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we have there was that round element. I wasn't sure what I was going to use for that, but maybe we can use one of these. I like the tickets. Yeah, so we can use like a little bit of all of this. Okay. Sorry, I hate these things. I like to pop them out. I didn't get a chance to pop all this stuff out because I was busy, watching the show. Watching the show. Can't even help it. Not trying to. Enjoyed my day off. Let me just say that. Ooh, we can use this. Okay. So we got some stuff that we can use to create layers for sure. I also was thinking of maybe using some film strips. I don't know if I want to for sure or not. I have some of these lighter ones. Let me see. Oh my God, Anna, you finished 20 layouts? Oh, you just have to put some work. Oh, okay. Sunday, Monday, today she scrapped and cooked all day. I love it, right? When you can have just a nice, peaceful day. Yeah, because I'm thinking like we can do some of the mixed media, maybe have like a something like that. And I got this stencil out because I'm going to do some of the mixed media with this. And then I also found some rub-ons. So I like stuff like this and even some of this maybe like peeking out in places. And this was from, I think, maybe the charcoal collection. So just because, you have rub-ons and stuff from other kits, don't be afraid to use them. Yeah. So let's cut this up. Get the pieces that I want to use. Uh-oh. I know, right? And she took a nap. Lord. I feel like I didn't get nothing accomplished then. Compared to Anna there. Let's use maybe some of this. I'm going to cut straight across. Okay, so I think I'm going to wind up using most of this. So I'm just going to cut them up into the different sections and we'll see what all winds up getting put on. Let's see. I like the strips too. I'm gonna hold off. I'll just save one of these. Okay. So this is what I'm thinking. Maybe right in here. Let's see if we can do a little marking of a pencil just to have where we kind of want to put it. Okay. Just doing a little mark. All right. Okay, so let's get our stencil out. Let's work on that first. And we're just going to use inks. I pulled out Speckled Egg, and I've pulled out from 49 and Market, Pink Lady. Because I want it to be kind of subtle. It doesn't have to be like super dark. But I figured on top of the pink, it would work. So we're going to do a little combination of both. All right. All right. I don't know. It's probably hard to see from there, but I'll hold it up a little bit. So you can see some of the distressed, the element from the stencil. And that's using Speckled Egg. And then we're going to use, I have a different brush for the Pink Lady. And this one, no. How did I have that? like this. I was like, I know I had it differently. Bear with me, I'm just trying to line it up. So I just want to see which one is going to be better. Okay, I think the pink lady is going to... Okay. I went darker on the inside where I know the paper is going to cover it. So I'm not worried about this pink. I'm trying to keep it on the lighter side. So where I made my mark, I started over in this area. So that way, if it's darker, it's okay. And I've gotten a good portion of the ink off the brushes. And then, ooh. Okay. So that would be my trick. Like if you're trying not to have like a lot of ink on the project, then start in the area that you know it's going to be covered and then bring it out. So in here, covered, over in here, not covered. So majority of the ink is already off. And with this being more grid-like, you can kind of line it up and then lay down your ink. Okay. So it's very simple, very light, not trying to do too much of anything. And like I said, most of it is going to wind up being covered. Right? And then we're going to have layers on each side. So you're not going to see a lot of it, but in certain areas, some of it will peek out. You just want a little texture on the bottom, just a little texture. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll just put it down here. So let's go ahead and get this part down. All right. Whew. Let me tell you what. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to turn on the fan. Hopefully it won't bother you, but ooh, I am hot. Whenever I get on lives, I'm always like... I'm not as nervous as I used to be whenever the lives would happen, but the body temperature does rise a little bit. Ooh. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you can't hear it. Now the rub-ons, I'm probably not going to put on right away because, like I said, I don't want to wind up covering them. Ay, me in this bottle. I need to clean up my nozzle. Okay, so let me grab this and go ahead and put it basically where I want it to lay. And then over here, what I'm going to do, start with some of these layers real quick before I press everything down. Woo. All right. Then we can do other bits and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. That's the beauty of the glue. I hadn't put it down right. It wasn't straight. Somehow it adjusted. There we go. All right. It'll be okay. All right. And then this part, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue. And then on this, I'm going to stick a little bit peeking out there. Put a little bit of glue down here. Hold that piece down. Yeah. Now for this piece, and I don't always put it down kind of like this. It all depends. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I glue the backs. I don't necessarily just put the glue on the paper and press down. But some of what I'm trying to do here, that's the reason why I'm doing it that way. Okay. I don't think I want that. I like this stripe. Ooh. Okay. Just a little bit up. Then we have a little piece sticking out. And then on that one, I think it had it at the very top, but remember we took ours to the end, so we don't have a little short piece. So what I'm gonna do instead is do straight across cut, because I basically just want the tab part, and I like to put it on the sides anyway. So I'm gonna put one like in here, like that. Okay, so we're gonna add some more stuff, especially like from like the laser cuts and stuff. But let's do this. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Which one are you talking about? I'm sorry, y'all. I totally am missing. Oh, the Paige Evans collection. Yeah. It does look super cute. So what I'm gonna do is line up my piece here, or kind of like the edge of the film strip. So that way, hopefully, it looks like it's coming out from there. This one, I'm going to kind of put like this. Just rubbing. All right. Okay. Now the round one over here, I'm not going to put this one over there. I think what we'll do is maybe up here. You know what? I may do it like this because they do have like some, I like to put stuff up in the corners. This would be a good way to put something. Have something up here. All right. Okay. I know it doesn't make sense yet, but it will. What I'll do is put one down here at the bottom. Like this. Oh my God. All the stuff from the little viewfinders all over the place. And then maybe I'll put this piece up here. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That was a little crazy there. All right, let's see. Oh, Bouville. Yeah. Bouville. I know. Oh no. I'm glad you're back, Janice. Thank you, Lisa. Trying here. Let's see. Let's get this piece on. So the photos. So we know it's 12 inches, and they are the 4 inches is this way, and then I think right now they're at 3. So with them being the width-wise 3, we would be able to get all 4 lined up, right? So what I'm thinking is by cutting them down, one, I'll be able to like put a little bit of space in between them so they're not like right on top of each other. But I'm not sure if I should mat them or not. So that's going to be our next thought of something. Woo. Oh, thank you guys. I was thinking this should come together pretty quick because the sketch itself is pretty simple unless you want it to like take the mixed media part up a bit. And I like this flower, so I'm going to put it at the bottom. Line that up and then press down. So let's trim these photos real quick. So I can tell you, pretty much show you what I mean. So 3x4. And what we're going to do is make it 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. So we can do that. Since my brother is too close to the edge there, I'm going to trim on that side. And then I'm going to trim from the bottom. No hands for you. So it's down like that. Okay, and then where's my other photo? Ooh. Where'd I put the photo? Okay. I know I'm not crazy. I was going to say, I literally just had the photo. Now, on this one, we have room, so we can trim down from the top. And we're going to trim from the side. And then same thing. Actually, I might be able to keep the B on that side. Let me see. And then from the top. Okay. All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So something like that with the photos. This is the first time I've done like one where it has like more than just one photo on it. I don't do these often. A lot of times I'm using the stencils for it, but I was like, I think it would be really cute. Now, the only other question I have is, do you think I should mat it? I know. I love using the stencils, and you can just, it doesn't have to be wet using it with stencils. You can just use your inks. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not into being super messy, just grab your inks and, you know, put the color on that way. Right? Something's always got to get lost. I think that's like the rules. But you guys tell me, what do you think? Should I map the photos? I don't know why, but in my mind, I feel like I should mat them, but I'm not 100% sold on it. Because I do have the 6x8 papers. You know what I mean? So, like, I could potentially mat it with like a darker color. Hmm. Yeah. Either way you like it, I don't know what to do. Let's try one. Let's try and see what it looks like. And then if we don't like it, we won't cut it up anymore. Okay. So let's try this. Keep moving my cutter. So I'm trying to think, what did I do? I can't make it too much bigger. So let me do, I should do this one right at 4 because I made it wider. So let's do right at 4. And then we'll cut this at 8. I might have to do it differently. Let me see. Hmm. I don't know. Let me do. I'm going to actually wind up trimming the 4 down too, so that it's 1/8 of an inch instead of it. Because if I'm doing 1/8 of an inch one way, I feel like it should be 1/8 of an inch all the way around. So let's try this one. So just a slight, it's just a slight border. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the border. I think I'm gonna do the border. I think I'm gonna do it. I know it's just a little bit. It's just a little 1/8 of an inch, but still. I think it'll still look good. So we got these two, and I only need one sheet, so that'll work. That's what I like about the 6x8s. I really do. So we're gonna make this just 1/8 of an inch shorter, and then I just have to cut at 2 1/8 or 7/8, I should say. 2 7/8, and then same thing, 2 7/8. All right. Yep. Okay. Let's get started. Yeah. I think just that little bit of darkness, it just, I don't know, there's something about it sometimes, especially when you have so many layers anyway, that like still putting a slight layer under the photo, to me it made just a little bit of a difference, you know. I'm going to go ahead and I think get this one down. We'll start from the top. We'll just space it as best we can. I should probably start in the middle, but alas, I'm not going to. One other thing, because it's driving me nutty, buddy. I'm going to get my sander. Come on. Looks like my blade is creating fuzzies. Okay. Let's do this one. Can you guys believe it that it's almost like the summer is almost over? Like, what? I felt like it just started. I'm kind of okay with it because really, fall is my favorite season. I love the fall. It's the perfect time. Not too cold, not too hot. Pumpkin season is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of my favorite times. Ah. Let's see. Okay, sorry guys. Let me look up here. I like having company on lives because it's nice having help reading the comments and stuff. Because like in the midst of me gluing, I'm like, I know there's comments and the all right. I probably could just do it before I even put the photo on it, right? Yo, I think. Oh, you got me covered? All right. Talks amongst yourselves. I appreciate you looking out. What time is it? Okay, we're about halfway. Okay, that's good. I don't know what the title's going to be. I'm probably going to do little one. I have this foam stickers. Yeah. That are, already pre-done up. I think it's from another collection. The Baja or Boho. Yeah, Boho Baby. So I like the little one. I want to save baby for when the baby is actually born. So, because that would be like a good welcome baby. You know what I mean? So. Oh, I saw it move. Hold on. I'm gonna look up in a second. Oh, thanks, Madison. I know you don't want to think about summer being almost done. Ooh. When do you guys go back, Madison? I know it probably feels like summer has flown by. Let's see. For me at work, it's the end of our fiscal year. So that's always fun. But it's not bad. Like what all we have to do really isn't that bad. We just gotta like box up a lot of stuff. I just can't believe it's going to be in like 3 days. What? Okay. Okay, we did it. And I was able to keep it pretty even for the most part. Yeah. All right. Okay. So now let's get to the good part, which is the laser cuts. You know, I love my laser cuts. Now, I'm not going to lie, I have been through this. I think this is like a missing part of the laser bits, but I think I can get what I need off of here. I just want to get some cute things to put around. I'm going to see. Ooh, this one's a carriage. Oh, that's cute. Let's do that one instead. That could be cute. Let's add some. Because, you know, like in the open areas, we can add like the baby dress. You know what I mean? Like for those things that you just, sometimes you don't know what to do with them. You know what I mean? But we can use those in this. I like the choo choo train. What's on this side? Oh, we got some more dresses. I like this one. Okay. I like these too. Maybe I can use this one. And then, let me see, little one. Let's figure out where we're going to put that first. Because I think the title, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they have it over on the right-hand side, which is like my go-to anyway. So it's pretty big. And I just still have it on the clear plastic that it comes on. We're going to cut it up. We can do it like that. No, I know. Oh my God, the 24th of August? Or, oh, no, say it ain't so. I am so sorry for you. I'm sorry that you've got to go back so soon. Oh my goodness. But you guys probably get out in May then. If you start in August, you're probably out in May. Okay, so let's see about. Can we get these on here? I think I want to use one of these up at the top here, like with the dress. You can maybe create a little cluster up there doing something. Let's see. Let's use this ticket here. Maybe we can use this one here. Okay. What else can we use? What else do we got? I do like this particularly, but oh, that's the one I'm missing. I think I wound up using most of the animals, but thankfully, I got another one. I'm so grateful to Michelle. Ooh, where is my... Come on. Oh, why can't I get in? Yeah, Jesus. They didn't want me to use it. Okay. Yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love the little animals. Okay. This one. On this up there. Okay. Oh, I love the cute animals. Ooh. So we're going to use it. We're going to create something with that down here with the little one. We're going to, ooh, he's so cute. I swear, I can use these all day. I'm like, I could. I love them so much. These little cute little critters. Something like that. And I'll hold it up close so you guys can see better. Oh, you get 30 days all year. Next year, you get 32, but you use 4 days and get 10 days. Oh, because of how your days off works. Well, that's plus. That's a plus. Let's see. I do like those, but do I have anything else that I can put with it? I don't think I want to use a critter over there. I really did use up a lot of that first set. Let's see. I got a little hat I can use, a little bag. Ooh, and we have a bottle. Sorry, I'm just off picking out things. Okay. So I got some stuff we can maybe use. Okay. Okay, let's put this stuff down. So I like about the ephemera is that at that point I stopped kind of using the what's it called? The tape gun, and I'll just use the glue to put these down. So it'll make this part a little bit faster. All right, where's my dress? Yeah, next year I'll get 5 weeks vacation. I think it is. Yeah, because I would have been at the job 10 years. So, yeah, yeah. Question is, do I do something like that? No. Okay, let's do this. No, stuff like this, it probably feels like, what the heck would you even use it for? But my thing is, it creates a nice little, sort of like a little, I think you can use them basically for like your different clusters and stuff, you know? If you want to add some stuff to it, like this one, we have, I'm using the sticker. If you wanted to use like other elements, I don't have anything to show you, but you know what I mean. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and get this one down. And I love these because the words are all connected, so you don't have to worry about putting down each letter. I'm like, I hate that sometimes. Sometimes you want to be bothered, and sometimes you just don't. So we're going to line up the word. Do little one, and then I'm going to put the little heart, because I did like this heart. I'm going to put it next to the one. Look, our little giraffe. He's so cute. All right. And then we can put, like, if I had it, I don't think I have any right now, but if I wanted to use like one of my pop up, my little squares, that would work here. If you wanted to do some layers, you know what I mean? Give it a little bit of interest. I think this is so cute. We're going to put that right there. And then what I'm going to do is just put like a little bag right there. Kind of create like a little mini cluster. Put the baby bottle on top of the dress. Maybe put one of the hats with it. And this one, put a little hat. You know, just creating little minuets in the middle there, and then you have these ones. I don't know what word I just said right there, but just you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Like just to create a little bit of interest. But you could pop things up if you wanted to. You could also add in more, rub-ons if you wanted to. Let's see what else we got here. So I have that one heart. So I'm going to add a few rub-on hearts because they go with this collection. So we got 3 of those. And then we got some butterflies. So let me do 3 rub-on butterflies. Okay. Let's do the hearts first. I'm going to put this one down here. Okay, we're getting to the end. We just got a few more hearts to place around. So let's do this one up here. I actually thought about getting the Irresistibles out too. Oh, I didn't glue that down. I stuck it there, but I didn't glue it. All right. And then where's the other heart? There it is. Okay. Now the butterflies. Let's put this one here. Put the bigger one up here on this side. I think a lot of times we tend to do the rub-ons, we try to do them earlier, but I like putting them down at the end because you can see, the open areas where you want to put something else. And what I'm going to do is over here, because we have this other rub-on, we're going to put our butterfly coming out over here. Okay, so hold on. Before I do the final touch, I'm just going to hold up so you can kind of see. There's the cluster with our rub-on peeking out with the butterfly. There's our other heart. We have our butterfly over here. More rub-ons for added texture. The heart. And you can see most of that stenciling work I did, it's there. It's just very subtle and in the background. So sometimes when you're using your stencils and stuff, it may look like you're doing a whole lot, but the amount of it that you see really isn't a lot depending on your layers. Okay. So now the fun part. What? Oh yeah. We about to turn this up. Let me find my smaller pieces. See if I have enough to cover my photos. So we got 1, 2, 3. And I thought I had found another one. Yeah, they're usually right here. Oop, nope, that's a small square. Sorry, y'all. Oh, there we go. It'll be okay. All right. So. What time is it? It's bedtime. That's right. That's right. With 3 minutes to go. Right? I know. I love the giraffe. He's so cute. He's so cute. All right. Let's hit it with the white. I really like the white. I'm gonna do Pam's suggestion one day because I want like a shimmery white, and she was saying to try like mixing some perfect pearls in. That'll be for a project for another day. Okay, let's see. And then I want more of a pinky color, but let me see what this one is. This one is the solar spray. You know, this is the one that shows up really good on like dark colored stuff. And then on lighter color paper, it usually just, it's more of an opaly effect. Mango and Salem are doing good. Mango was just whining a little while ago. You guys may have heard him. Salem, I think, is sleeping somewhere. He's not next to me today, but I kind of have stuff all over the place, so there wouldn't have been much room for him. So this one I like on this kind of stuff because it will be more of a subtle thing. So like in the light, when it hits just right, you'll see the shimmer because it's a lighter paper, so it's not going to like stand out as if like, okay, for example, if I put it on here, that dark blue, it would show up more so than obviously on this paper. I really like it. Good idea. I know it feels like a lot, but not a lot was coming off of it at first. Not a lot of it was coming off of it first. So what I'm going to do, well, first I'm going to move this. All right. And then I'm going to try and hold it up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Do you see that shimmer? The one that has like the pinky tint? That's from the Simon Hurley spray. See it right there? So it's like when you look straight down on it, you can see it, but it's subtle. It's so pretty. It works so well with this paper. Yay! We made it. Woo, woo. So just to show you guys one more time, this was our inspiration. Okay. And then this is what we came up with. Yay. I like how it turned out. Yay. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Now, I know tomorrow we're supposed to have a live sale, and then we're also supposed to have a live sale on Thursday. So keep an eye out for the links and all that kind of stuff. You know, we always, if you have the app for My Little Scrapbook Store, it'll always alert you when Michelle goes live and stuff like that. So nobody should, miss out. And I hope you guys have a great evening. I'm so glad I got to hang out with you guys this weekend. I got to see you 2 days in a row. And then we hung out with Beatrice on live and, live tonight. So super fun, super fun. Love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Sending hearts. Sending hearts. All right. Have a good one, y'all.